YouTube, it's Red back again with another video. Little story time, but it's not gonna be like, you know, it's not gonna be resulted in other people this time. It's gonna be like basically towards something that I personally went through years ago, or maybe 3. And this was when I lost my security job. I think this was like around 2019, 2020, when I had my second apartment ever. Some time ago, I learned my lesson now, but at that time, I was going through some stuff because I got laid off from my job. I didn't get fired or anything like that. I was basically working with a security company that only had one building that they were under contract with. They did security services and stuff like that. Like other security places, they literally have contracts with a bunch of businesses and buildings and stuff like that. The security company that I was working for, you know, they didn't have contracts with multiple different places. These services anymore, we don't need it. So that's when my manager told me, oh, they don't, you know, they didn't renew the contract or anything like that. I had that security job, you guys, for at least about 2 years, and you know, the fact that I got laid off that fast, that quick, and this is why I try to tell other people out there that got job 9 to 5s that you guys should not be dependent on just one job. You know, y'all sit here and y'all depend on one job. That job can lay you off, fire you, or you know, altercations to where you can't even make it to work. In time, you guys, where it was just a lot, you know, it was just a lot basically. Me being laid off from my job, then my car started messing up. Like it was not working, it was not turning on like that. So I was dealing with altercations like that, and then it got to the point where, you know, no job was literally hiring at this point. Crazy. It was irritating and it was crazy, maybe because, like, you know, at certain times throughout the year, people, they already have people that they already, you know, hired. So when you overly hire too many people after, you know, peak season or after certain holidays, they're not going to really look at your application or care that you need a job at that point. Laid off like around August time, you guys. It was like August of 2020. Or maybe it was August. Yeah, it was August like 2020 I got laid off. And around that time, I was looking for jobs. And, you know, it wasn't a holiday, it wasn't peak season. So it's harder to get jobs around certain times of the year. So that was what I was dealing with personally. It was getting to a point where we was thinking about selling couches. We was thinking about selling items in my house. I literally sold my Versace shoes. I even was sitting over here doing Uber Eats at the time. Like, I did Uber Eats before I even did DoorDash. I started doing DoorDash when I moved to the apartment that I'm in now. That is when I started working for DoorDash. I was doing Uber Eats at first. I didn't want to do both because I didn't believe in multi-apping until now. Now I understand why people do it. Eats, you know, wasn't really doing much. So we was just coming up with side hustles and certain things. I had back then, you guys. I'm sorry, but I was going through a time where I was extremely mad at things and people. So I started deleting a lot of my YouTube videos as well. And I was trying to blow up off of YouTube. You know, I was sitting over here doing videos like crazy. I was doing crazy stuff. I was sitting over here trying to film all the time. And it got to the point where I was just like, okay, I need different type of money than what I'm getting now because I'm trying to get out the situation I'm in. So boom, that's whenever I found that you can recycle stuff and get money for it. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you can recycle water bottles, papers, you can recycle, you know, aluminum cans, foil, all different types of things, boxes, you know, paper bags. I looked it up. Can you get paid for recycling stuff? And it said yes. You can get paid like 15 cents, sometimes 30 cents, depending on what it is. You can even donate glass, battery, stuff, car parts. You can literally donate a lot of stuff and get money for it. So I found a place in Houston. There was like 2 places in Houston where they'll give you money for your recycled items. So I pulled up to the first place, and they was talking about, well, they didn't say anything yet. When we pulled in, I had 2 TVs, I had some liquor bottles, and I had a whole bunch of other stuff. And the TVs didn't work or anything like that. All the stuff that I donated, it didn't work. So here, you gotta drive through the shit. So basically, it's like a drive-through car wash, but except for it's a drive-through recycling place. You stop, and then they come to your car. You gotta unlock your car. They take everything out. So I'm sitting over here thinking I'm about to get the money. So boom, before I drive off, they talking about we're done. I'm like, where's the money? And so I talked to the manager or whatever. He comes to the car and he's like, oh, this is not the place of business for that. And I was like, well, can I get all my stuff back? Because I thought I was gonna get some money. Like, if y'all don't give people money, why don't y'all put up a sign somewhere? Why wouldn't y'all put it on the site? Like, y'all are supposed, and then he was like, oh, I don't know what you were looking at. And he was like, that's probably in a whole different state. And I was like, no, I looked it up in Texas. They said that there is places in Texas, recycling places. In Texas, you can get 15 cents for what you're trying to recycle. And I had a whole bunch of shit, you guys. So don't even sit here and try to roast me because I'm like, oh, I only came there with 5 items. That's probably why they acted like that. Nah, bitch. I came here with trash cans full of shit. And they still didn't want to give me my money or give me my shit back. So I got out the car and I was like, I'm about to go get my own shit back. And they was like, oh, no, we're not finna do all that. We finna call the cops and yada, yada, yada. And niggas be getting mad when you sit there and you be like, call them. Call them. Because you black, like, you just supposed to automatically get scared because somebody says, oh, I'm gonna call the cops. Bitch, I don't got warrants. I don't got nothing on me to where I can go to jail. I didn't do nothing wrong to you. I wasn't harassing you, nothing like that. I wanted my shit back. I can get my shit back. I just said that. I was like, call them. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck are they gonna do to me? They gonna arrest me because I want my shit back? They're wrong. So that's whenever people behind us, they kept honking at us and shit like that because they were saying we was holding up the line. And I'm like, okay, if I'm holding up the line, you give my shit back. Then that's when they give us a little bit of our shit back and have something on their site. And when you go there, it's completely different. They'll sit there and try to tell you something completely different. I feel like that should be illegal. That's catfish as fuck. Y'all sitting over here acting like Instagram bitches nowadays. Like, these businesses, they acting like Instagram people. People that y'all be meeting online, they be catfish. These buildings and these businesses are the exact same fucking thing. They sit over here and they do these propaganda things, these photos, these slogans, all types of shit. You go on their website, you're like, all right, bet, I really want to go here. All right, bet, I want to do this. You go there, you not having fun. You go there, the management team sucks, the employees suck. You go there, the food suck. Like, at the end of the day, anybody out there that want to recycle, just go the normal way. Y'all know how, like, there's trash people and recycle people that come and pick it up at your door. Just do stuff like that, because at the end of the day, I don't have time for that shit. Like, honestly, I don't. And people are just stupid these days. So if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below if you guys ever recycle something and y'all had to deal with crappy employees or any other altercations like that. I would not recommend going to a recycling place. If you guys go look at reviews at recycling places, you guys will see what the fuck I'm talking about. They be saying, oh, these employees being rude as fuck, da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, they hate their job, though. They do. They really do. So just be wary out there, you know. Be cautious about what y'all do. Make sure y'all do y'all research, okay? Because people do be paying for fake reviews, too. So, go with your good instinct. But that's it for the video, you guys. Hope y'all got a good day. I'm going to see you